This is probably one of the most aesthetically pleasing keyboards that I've ever seen. It's a Hall Effect keyboard by MonsGeek, and I want to see if it performs as well as it looks. Let's first look at the unique keycap design of this keyboard. The cutouts are placed at the front of each key rather than the traditional top cutout, which works surprisingly well in this case. From the top it looks like a blank key, but when you're sitting in front of it as you normally would, the cutout is still visible. I personally like this. It keeps the keyboard looking clean while still having the functionality of the cutouts. Let's talk about the build quality. The keyboard itself is built out of aluminum, which feels very sturdy and premium. It does weigh 2 kilograms though, which while that helps with the keyboard not move around your desk, it does make it less portable. So if you want a keyboard that you can take with you everywhere, this might not be the perfect choice. Let's talk about the typing quality. My main issue with this keyboard is the switch that they use. It uses aqua cream yellow linear magnetic switches, which feel very light to press and lack tactile feedback. It's not the worst typing experience I've had, but it's clear that this is a gaming keyboard first and a typing keyboard second. After typing this entire video script with it, I was not satisfied with the typing quality at all. The larger keys are well stabilized, and they even include extra stabilizers in the box. However, the sound of these keys feels cheap and unsatisfying. I also have some concerns with the keycaps. The edges feel sharp, and sliding my fingers from one key to another gets very uncomfortable. This makes long typing sessions or quick movements during gaming a bit uncomfortable, which might be a deal breaker for some people. Here's a typing test. When it comes to gaming features, that's where this keyboard shines. It has a high polling rate of 8K in wired mode, adjustable actuation settings, custom rapid trigger, and even roar mode. Gaming on this keyboard felt snappy and responsive, easily matching if not exceeding my experience with other Hall Effect keyboards. There was, however, one bug with this keyboard. Sometimes when I pressed multiple keys at the same time in CSGO, the keyboard would stop responding to my inputs, and I had to lift my finger off everything for the character to move again. I don't know if this is something they can fix with an update, but it's definitely a deal breaker for me. Let's talk about connectivity, because this keyboard supports quite a few connection options. You can connect with the included USB-C cable, the wireless receiver, and up to 3 Bluetooth devices. I found this extremely useful. Switching between devices was seamless. Pressing the FN and Y key connected me to my computer with a wireless receiver, and pressing FN and E key connected me to my work laptop via Bluetooth within seconds. However, the keyboard in its default state is in wired only mode, and you need to use a hidden toggle behind the caps key to enable the wireless feature. This keyboard has a 6000 mAh battery, which is actually very good. With the RGB on, it's advertised to last 8 days at 4 hours of use per day. Without the RGB though, it can last up to 150 days. It seems like the RGB is affecting the battery more than it should. Another downside to this keyboard is the app interface. While most of the features work fine, you can't actually set different actuation settings for different profiles in the keyboard. And when you change the actuation settings, it affects all of the profiles at once. This seems more like a bug that can be fixed in the future, but at the moment it's a bit of a deal breaker. Because when I'm set to a low actuation setting, I don't want to type on the keyboard with the same settings. Aside from that, the other settings in the app work well, including customization options for RGB, DKS, and rapid trigger. In summary, the MonsGeek M1W HE has a lot of positives. It's visually stunning, offers multiple connection options, and excels in gaming thanks to the Hall Effect feature and 8K polling rate in the wired mode. The build quality is also top-notch. However, the keyboard falls short in the typing department. The switches and keycaps lack a satisfying feel, and the sharp edges of the keycaps make gaming or typing for long periods of time uncomfortable. At the time of recording this video, the MonsGeek M1W HE is priced at $229 AUD or $154 USD, which seems like a really good deal for a Hall effect keyboard that offers multiple connection options. But for me, the switches lack a satisfying feel, and the keycaps being sharp is a deal breaker for long gaming sessions. So I would personally stay away from this combination. If you want something with similar options and a better typing quality without any of the issues that I mentioned, then the Q1HE from Keychron is going to be your best option. It does cost a little bit more, but for me, that's the keyboard to get. If this video helped you in any way, shape or form, please do like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you.